31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, Jeff, here in North Alabama, we are counting our blessings that we are not dealing with any tornadoes.
We are not. We are, of course, in our secondary severe weather season, but for now, all of that is staying well west of us and not expecting any of it to come our direction anytime soon. What we are keeping a close watch on, though, believe it or not, is still the tropics here at the end of hurricane season, which officially will come to an end at the end of this month. New name system out there, Rafael. This is in the Caribbean, and usually this late in the season, we don't talk about these storms getting into the Gulf of Mexico, but this is going to be an exception. The track on it does bring it towards the western edge of Cuba, strengthens it to a hurricane by the time it reaches that point early Wednesday morning, and then from there it will cross the western side of the island of Cuba and make its way into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, once it does get into the Gulf, there are going to be some factors that will likely lead to weakening of this system. But the track, as you see here, heading into the weekend, the center may be staying offshore, but keep in mind we've got the cone here, and that does extend as far north as the Gulf Coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and even Alabama. So a little bit of something that we're going to be watching here heading into the weekend. And even though it may not directly move through, although I won't rule that out either, it does look like this is going to funnel some moisture in our direction. So if you're making plans for the weekend right now, anticipate that there will be some rain around. We've got a little bit coming the next couple days. More on that in just a second. Heading into Friday and Saturday, those rain chances are there as well, and probably will linger into Sunday also. This, though, what we're watching in our near future, rain and thunderstorm activity, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. They've had yet another round of severe weather out in this direction today. That system will be tracking our way, but it will not be packing the same sort of punch once it reaches us. We've got nothing out there right now. Wave 31 Triple Doppler, and although clouds are returning overnight tonight, the only rain we're expecting towards daybreak tomorrow would be a few sprinkles or maybe a couple light showers. Check in with Grace first thing tomorrow morning. She'll let you know if there are any of those for your commute. Otherwise, only tracking some limited shower activity through about midday tomorrow. And then we do break up that cloud cover a bit heading into tomorrow afternoon. So your election day, I don't think will be particularly high impact with any rainfall. Wednesday morning starts off with overcast skies, and then Wednesday afternoon, here we go with a couple spots of showers and thunder showers. Nothing that looks like it will be super widespread. And again, we're not anticipating any sort of severe weather risk around here, but you may get caught underneath a heavier downpour in a few locations before that threat for rain diminishes heading into Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. For us overnight tonight, the story is mostly the mild temperatures. We only fall into the mid 60s. With that warm start tomorrow, it'll be a warm finish. By 10 o'clock, we're in the 70s and expecting to reach the mid and upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Your rain chance on election day, again, it's minimal. 10-20% will pretty well cover any chance for a light shower. These are expected highs, again, mid to upper 70s, which is a good 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Slightly better chance for a shower, maybe a rumble of thunder on Wednesday, still around that 80-degree mark, and then we watch for that weekend rain. Again, all dependent on tropics and that system in the Gulf. But at this point, do expect to see a little bit of wet weather for Saturday and Sunday plans. And of course, we will adjust accordingly as we get closer. Otherwise, the warmth going nowhere. November not living up to its namesake, with above average temperatures on the way through at least the first half of next week.
All right, Jeff, thank you. Tis the